having issues with our last batch of chicks that we hatched out. We've lost a heap. I think we've lost nearly all our silver Sussex. We've lost a lot of our light Sussex. And we're not really sure what is going on. We shouldn't have any diseases here because we've bought eggs and we haven't bought chickens to introduce into the farm. The last chickens we bought were the leghorns, or the white leghorns, or the white eyes across. Sorry, the white commercial layers, which we've had for over a year now, and also the Ises that we were given before we moved onto the farm. So we've had them for about 8 months. So there shouldn't be any diseases technically, and they're not sick, and they haven't shown any signs of sickness, and we haven't lost any of those. So it's not that, and it shouldn't, because we've bought eggs to incubate, we shouldn't have had any diseases that we've introduced to the farm. So we're not really sure what's going on. It's only really that batch there that we've had issues with too. So we're just separating the ones that are showing sign of sickness, and really the only sickness that we've seen isn't really a sickness. It's that they're being bullied, I suppose, and they're losing all their feathers, or someone's pecking out all their feathers. And we can't really figure out who's doing it or what. So we're separating the ones that have lost their feathers, and we're separating the quail and the guinea fowl too. So I don't want to lose those. The quails are the boys' pets, and the guinea fowls are my little passion project. So Paul's dividing the coops that we have. Now, these coops came with the farm when we moved in here 7 months ago. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And we free range all our chickens when they're old enough. So they're now old enough to free range. We keep our guinea fowl locked up for 6 weeks so that they learn where home is. And the quail can't be free range because they do fly away. But all our ducks and our geese and all our chickens, they free range around our 40 acres. They've got 40 acres, if not more, where they can free range. They can go all over the farm, really. We don't restrict them. The only place we don't let them go is in our veggie patch, which isn't even an acre worth, really. So Paul's just dividing up the pens so that we can keep the sick birds separate, we can keep the quail and the guinea fowl separate. And when the mama ducks hatch out their eggs, we can keep them separate too, because the drake may attack the ducklings. So he's just burying some wire so they can't dig underneath and no predators can dig underneath. We've already done it in one of these pens with the meat birds. We also don't let the meat birds free range, and we don't let them free range because we don't let them free range because we want to keep them confined, so they're not getting tough and they're not losing weight. So here we've divided this pen too. We've got the meat birds over here, and we've got the last batch of chicks here until they grow old enough that they can free range with the rest of the flock. This girl here is Pirate Chicken because she's only got one eye. She's one of our favourites. She's very friendly. You're a good girl. Once Mama Duck has hatched out her eggs, we will separate her so she can raise her ducklings in safety. No. This Mama Duck has been let out for the first time today. No, she won't let you catch them. She'll bite you if you catch them. See if I can get close to them. You hear the kookaburras laughing away. When kookaburras laugh, it's actually an old indigenous tale that it means that it's going to rain, and I hope it does because there are bushfires very close by.
What's that?
It's a kookaburra.
Take a card.
Kookaburra.
What's that?
So this is the divided pen. Eventually we'll get a little bit more wire or tin up here when the guinea fowls start flying. But out of 6 keeps we've only got 3 lonesomes. All because of the rats. So the one with the hurt foot ended up dying. We don't think it was related to his foot, but I don't know, I think it's too much of a coincidence. So the other black one in here, that's a sick one. Well, I don't know if it's sick, but it's been pecked on and it's missing a heap of feathers. So that's why that's in here. And then the little quails are in here too. So we need to put something here because the quails do fly. But we think we've got a breeding pair. We were given 2 eggs and they both hatched, which was awesome. And we believe there's a boy and a girl. This space will be great for when the other ducks hatch out their ducklings, just to keep them separate and away from the drake, because the drake could potentially kill them and we don't want that to happen. So, and we keep them in here until he shows no more interest in them. They're starting to get some feathers. They would be about 6 weeks old now, but they're starting to feather up, which is really nice. So it means that they should be able to get out of here soon. We could eventually split this one down the middle too, because this one's got the outdoor run. This one's split for our chicks and the meat birds. And this is where the majority of them sleep at night, so we'll probably just leave this one as it is because it houses a large number of chickens. But currently there are 2 mother ducks sitting on some eggs, so looking forward to some more ducklings. Hey mama duck.